All right, everybody, it's time for the Schorr Manor 2022 Daytime Halloween Walkthrough. So come along with us as we get up close and personal with these really, really spooky items.
Or Schorr Manor souls. Matt and I are having a discussion about what you guys would like to be called, so please comment below whether you like hauntlings or souls better. If you saw our latest TikTok video, you probably barely saw my ears in it, so I thought I would wear them for this video so you can see them better. We are going to start with our Halloween fence this year. This fence was made mostly by my wonderful father-in-law. It is 11 sections of 8-foot fencing that is 4 foot tall. Next up, we have one of our new big props for this year. These are our 8 feet tall cemetery columns. The ideas from these came from Pinterest and also from Tort's Tombs on TikTok, so please go check him out if you guys haven't. These were made by my wonderful husband and my wonderful father-in-law. You will hear both of them mentioned throughout this video quite a bit. We just finished these this week, and we have a plan in place to get the fencing up to make a gate. We just have not done that yet. Continuing on, this is the rest of our fencing here and our wonderful skeleton Barbara. Fun fact, she's the only skeleton we have that is a girl currently. And behind her you can see some of our graveyard. We actually place our tombstones all throughout our yard and not in just one specific spot, mainly because while we have quite a bit of decor, we have a very large front yard and we want it to be spread out and kind of cover as much ground as we can. Down here at the bottom you guys will see the original Benny skeleton. If you ever come to a con and meet us, we will have a different skeleton we use as Benny because our son loved this one so much he played with it all the time and has broken him. However, being Halloween decor, broken skeletons are perfect for a graveyard scene. And finishing up the very front of our yard is our inflatable hearse. We have this mainly because Matt has not built me my own horse-drawn hearse. And we also got a really great deal on it. I think we paid $25 for it. And so if you've seen our videos in the past, you know we are not super fans of Halloween inflatables. We kind of feel like they're more Christmas decorations. But when we got such a good deal on this one, we could not pass it up. Next, we're going to take you up the exit path. This year we are doing a full-on walkthrough. And so we're going to have 2 paths, one for people who want to come through it and one for the kids who are too scared. And they will exit this way, but we're going to go up so that you guys can see our decorations up close and personal. Our first stop is one of our main attractions here at Schorr Manor. This is Aragog the spider, and Matt is going to tell you more about him.
Aragog is the product of a handful of PVC pipes and a blog that I found online. The fun story about this was one day we were visiting my in-laws and my father-in-law told me they had a bunch of 2-inch PVC pipe and wondered if I could do anything with it. I had just spotted that page online and said, you know what? I think I can. So go check it out. I wish I could remember the name of it, but it's very simple, just building giant spider out of pipe. So what we have is PVC piping here for the legs and couplings for the joints. And then the body is just made of, as you can see, its head is a skull prop. You don't have to do that. The back of its body is a handful of just old jars and stuff that we duct taped together and then covered in spray foam and spray painted the whole thing. And the end result has lasted several years, and I think he looks really good.
All right, and so there you go. There is Benny's legs. Coming on up to our next skeleton. This right here is Benji. And this guy over here that has also been broken by our children, this is Billy. At least half of him. The other half of him is further up in the yard.
And this This here is another one of those projects that was a culmination of something I spotted online and some old trash basically that somebody had. I spotted a way to make a snake out of old tires, and a friend of mine at work said that they could get their hands on some old motorcycle tires, which they brought to me, and I fashioned up into this. And so this is our gigantic coral snake.
Next, we're going to continue up the path, but I wanted to show you guys this. I know you've seen it in the videos. We do have chain link here. A couple of the groups that we're in on Facebook, I always see people asking, how do you keep people off of your props? And this is our answer. All of our props are behind this chain link or behind the fence, so people can walk through and see them, but they cannot get to them unless they cross it, and most people are not going to do that. So that is just a simple way to keep people from going to your props and possibly getting hurt or messing them up. We are coming up on my second favorite headstone that we have. As you can see, it is a gargoyle resting on top there. Matt got this, I think the first year we moved in this house, so about 2 years ago. And it has made me obsessed with gargoyles ever since. And then here is another new prop for this year. This is our griffin. And that, we actually picked this up this year. Moving on past the griffin, you will see Jack laying on the ground. The ground is so dry that we cannot get him to go down as far as we need him to. So we are hoping for some October rain so that we can get him all the way in. And you can see we have also tried to dig a hole with the shovel there in our yard to make that happen. Alright, here is my favorite tombstone. We got this from Lowe's last year. I saw online they do have him again this year. I would love to have two, but unfortunately he just wasn't in the budget for this year. Coming up, the best birthday present I have ever gotten. This is our skeleton horse Daredevil, which Matt got for me about 5 years ago. He is beginning to show his age a little bit, so we do have some extra rebar supports there to hold him up. And behind him, you will see our pride and joys, other than our human children, of course. This one over here, this is new for this year. This is Bert. Unfortunately, we cannot get his eyes to light up. I have read this is a problem for a lot of people this year with these skeletons. Something about the cords being damaged. We checked ours, and unfortunately it's the cord all the way inside him that's damaged, not just the outside one. So I don't know that there is a way that we can fix that. And then his twin brother over here, this is Bruce. Funny story, every time that our children see another one of these giant skeletons, they go, look, there's a Bruce. They have a Bruce. Also new for this year is this haunted sign. My wonderful mother, bought this for us. We have had it out since August when she gave it to us. And also new are our bats. We bought these from a person who was selling them on Facebook Marketplace. Okay, also new for this year are these skull lights. We bought these at a yard sale. And they kind of go underneath our giant spider web. We do have a new spider that's going to go out here, but we only put our spiders out on Halloween night because they are very fuzzy and I don't want them to get damaged from the weather. Alright, coming around, here are our bushes with just some fun lights on them. The Frankenstein are my favorite because Frankenstein is my favorite monster, and also we got those in Salem, Massachusetts. From the same thrift store, actually, I got my shirt from, that I'm wearing in this video. Some more lights right here. So here's the plan for this year. Where our sidewalk is, we have some PVC pipe and we're going to put up some black tarp to cover this up. This will be our walk-through area. Obviously, it's not going to be super big or anything. This is our first year doing it, so we're going to see how it goes. And then if you see over here, our chain link here, I just noticed part of that's falling down. I'll have to fix that. This is where people who do not want to do the walkthrough, so families, people with, little kids, people like me who are terrified of those things, can come up this way and then walk up to get their candy, so they don't have to go through it if they don't want to. We want to give people the options. So usually this chain link fence is even with our sidewalk here, but that's why it's so far down and why there's this huge area right here. And then Matt's pumpkin monster will be over there in the driveway for anyone who wants to take pictures of it. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. We will be doing a nighttime tour as well, probably tonight, so we'll be looking for that in the next couple of days to be up. We will also do a specific daytime and nighttime tour on Halloween because we do have some things that we just do not put out until then. But as always, happy haunting.
Hey, if you haven't already, be sure to visit the official Schorr Manor online t-shirt shop, the purveyors of all things spooky and all things Halloween, as long as it's in t-shirt form. You can find it at mattschorr.net. Just click on shop at the top of the page. And while you're there, be sure to use the promo code JOURNALIST and get 10% off of everything in the store. Once again, that's mattschorr.net and click on shop at the top of the page.